This is our first toy that they released. Huh?
I want that.
To Meeseeks. I have one. I barely have a copy. But they're at the carnival.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think they're actually selling them. I heard somebody say they were selling them on the floor, but I don't know what booth. And I don't know if that's true. But I think, or just spreading misinformation. Yeah, exactly.
Please tell me we'll see Mr. B6 beyond the cameo in the second episode.
I can't tell you anything. But I can tell you will be disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's important for you to know now.
Yeah.
Let's there's not another V6 episode. If I had the perspective I have now on the Meeseeks out, like we definitely would have done another episode.
Listen, by the time you see all the crazy zany characters,
Yeah,
in season
honestly,
2, you'll go, Mr. Who?
Yeah, Mr. What? Yeah. No, that we would have. It would have been us forcing it into he'll come back in a very organic.
And there's another character with almost exactly the same voice. So.
Oh yeah, that you're gonna love.
He's got very limited
You're gonna love
range.
this character. You'll love his name. They'll make dolls out of him. You just watch.
I love Krampopoulos Michael.
Oh, dude, Andy Daly,
So funny.
fucking hilarious. I just love killing.
Oh, here I go killing
He's
again.
just so happy about his shot. It's like the fucking best assassin character ever.
Can you tell us a little bit about the 60 Minutes episode this season? You guys are doing like that kind of like your Treehouse of Horror, like Simpsons type of thing?
Yeah. Let me see. Without getting too spoilery, I'll tell you. Like it's basically Jerry ate something he shouldn't have eaten that was in the fridge, and he gets incredibly sick. With one of those sort of pandemic type, this could turn into a zombie movie situation. But we skip through all that, and it just starts with them immediately in an alien hospital. That's the A story, Jerry in the hospital and all the stuff that goes down. The B story is Rick, Morty, and Summer just, Rick rigs the cable box at the hospital, and then they're just watching insane stuff. It's not like I said over there. It's like, keep your expectations low. Like our first one is, we even make a joke in the beginning where he's breaking the box apart, and the nurse goes like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "A sequel." Or what does he say? He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I don't know. It worked so good the first time," or something. I don't know. It's a good line.
He's butchering it.
I'm butchering the line. Do you remember the line?
What the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
I don't remember shit.
I don't know. Look, you'll see.
I thought I would really.
The important thing is that it's bad.
It's horrible. It's the worst thing you'll ever see on television. No, it's fun. And I'm literally still working on it. I'm still making changes and trying to punch jokes up, and that's still happening right now. So
are you the sole writer? You two? Is there like a writer's room where
Harmon's, I would say if you were to do like a bar graph, Harmon would be the highest bar, and then season 2, well deserved, and then Ridley's somewhere in there, and then we have a handful of other writers. That's Ridley, and then season 2, I don't really feel like I personally, aside from the Purge episode, I don't really think I took to the computer and typed shit. I contribute more on the voice record. Like I'll just make shit up and go off script.
If you want to know what an episode of Rick and Morty is like, if Dan died tomorrow, it's the third act of this Purge episode. Dan had to go back to
the second act, because it was like Dan wrote this amazing first act.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you, 10 minutes or 20 minutes. He just spit it out. And then he was like, "I'm back to Minecraft. I did my job. You guys write the second act." And I was like, "No, let's finish it." And then me and Ridley sat there and what do we do? And the second act,
games where your friend writes part of the story and then hands it to you, and you're like, "Oh fuck, where does this go?"
Yeah. It was really fun though. It's actually, I just got color for that, or I got partial color for that. And it is officially my favorite episode of the season. I am not kidding. Enthusiastically my favorite episode of the season.
How deep into the season is it?
It's pretty. It's late. It's towards the very end. Yeah.
Second to last episode.
how many episodes a season?
Just 10.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're hoping in the future, if we're so lucky, to get more episodes to do a larger number. We'll slowly eke our way up to like maybe 20.
There's demand enough for it to have leaked online.
Yeah. No, I know it's
which is very
crazy.
flattering.
But it's also infuriating, right?
Yes, of course.
I mean,
it's frustrating. It's because obviously the reason we get into this business is because we want to control how people feel, and so when something leaks, the loss of control is inherently frustrating, but it's also flattering because no one's. I was about to riff like nobody's leaking episode 1 of, and that there's no way out of that without shitting on another show. But it is.
This is a safe place.
60 minutes.
Yes. This doesn't leave this room.
Season 50 of 60 Minutes.
Or the light on the
just
camera.
got leaked.
Yeah, nobody's leaking the first 2 episodes of 60 Minutes. That's a good example.
You can shit on them all they want. It's not going to affect them at all. I don't care.
Yeah, they might do a piece on it.
Too big to fail. Too big to fail.
Like Rick and Morty
I'm
took a
Morty
shit on us.
Schaefer. Tonight on 60 Minutes.
Why are Rick and Morty always taking a shit on us? I'd like to come back to life and haunt them.
Oh, okay.
How come ghosts have unfinished business? Why can't they finish their business? Anyways, where were we? It's flattering and frustrating. Just there's actually we'd like you to see the episodes as we.
There's still fixes
mixed
and
audio
tweaks
and
and
fully color corrected color. Color correction and
I mean, if you love color and like good quality audio and HD and like everything, not like all the scenes not having little fuck ups that are.
The good news is people like them.
Yeah, that was.
We were actually very nervous about the first episode. So if you like the first episode, we win. Yeah,
we win. No, I know someone who actually saw the leaked episode. They said episode 2 is probably the best episode of the entire series.
Yeah, we're really proud of that one.
Incredibly proud of that episode. We screened it in Austin, and there's something strange about watching stuff with an audience that it has nothing to do with them reacting necessarily. It's just you're able finally to actually watch it objectively when you're watching it with an audience, and it truly. I mean, that episode feels like a movie. It feels like
very cinematic.
When you're halfway through it, you're like, wait, what? I'm halfway through this episode. This is insane. We were very proud of it.
And there's a couple episodes that are as good, if not better.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a couple of episodes that are just like insane, easily better than anything we did in season 1.
I think it's kind of like season 1 was it's a car driving 90 miles per hour in a straight line, and then season 2 is it taking a corner. So there's like it's cooler in some respects, but it's
doing
also
donuts.
more out of control, a couple mailboxes get hit. There's some points in season 2 that are lower than low points in season 1, and there's some points in season 2 that are higher than season 1's high points. We're kind of fishtailing.
Can you go into some of the ways you've kind of upped the ante in the second season compared to the first one?
We definitely learned more about the physical galactic environment.
Yeah, we. Not to say that there isn't reality hopping, because I believe there is, but we kind of explore more of like just intergalactic, just traveling the cosmos, of their reality, checking out all these places. And
I like to say that you learn. Rick experiences some of the consequences of his actions.
Yeah, that's true.
Through various other entities that will be revealed.
There's a really respectfully done love scene between Summer and one of her boyfriends at high school. It's very romantic. What? And no, I'm just kidding.
I was like, wait, did I?
I'm pulling a Kurt Cobain on you.
What was it like doing the couch gag for The Simpsons?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, it was weird because they did the commentary track for the DVD and offered it. Al Jean offered it on that, and then our line producer Mendel called to confirm, is that a real thing? And he was like, yeah. And then we were like in the thick of writing the last quarter of the season, and it was crazy. And but yeah, I mean, what I'll say is that the guys over there we got no creative notes. They were They were just so just supportive and excited, and like we're killing the Simpsons, like we're splattering them everywhere. They loved it.
It was weird to find out how racist they were, though. Everyone,
yeah, they were super racist.
We had to push back on that stuff. They kept telling us it was like an obsession. Like they kept saying, put Filipinos in it, and can they be like sleeping?
Inferior, yeah.
And we're like, isn't it a stereotype? And they're like, yeah, but we. And it was like, wow, how did they get through 40 seasons of this show without this hatred coming across?
You should watch the supercut of all the Filipino sleepy people.
Yeah, if you go
40
online,
seasons,
Google Simpsons racism,
you won't believe
Filipino,
the monorail
sleepy
episode has
Filipino. I guess Fox is keeping a short leash on that stuff.
You're gonna have to go to like watchcartoonsonline.net.
Who shot Mr. Burns? It's really a Filipino.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you.
All that last part is fake, if you couldn't tell.